Hello, and today we're ranking every Rocky film. First, we're starting with Rocky 5. Okay, I've been promising you guys to finally making it. As you see from the IMDb ratings, it wasn't received too well. 5.4. It wasn't great. Really have to say that. Watched it, just while I was recording this, like just right before I recorded this, I watched Rocky 5. It's not the best movie, it's not the worst. Let's do the next movie that we're ranking, Rocky Balboa. I really like Rocky Balboa. Where's the film? Film. Rocky Balboa, as you see, got pretty good ratings for a final low budget film. I personally like it. Um, it's a great film. Just just not gonna rank it one because I personally like other films. Now let's do Rocky 2. Rocky 2, the sequel. The sequel fight where Rocky just barely gets up at the end. It's a really feel good because he finally beats Apollo Creed, but it's not as good as the original. They actually used real announcers in like all the fights for every single Rocky film. That's why the fights felt so weird. So it gets its place in the C tier. Like people actually were cheering like in real life, like one movies, like when the fights were going on. Now let's do Rocky 3. I personally like Rocky 3. It's the one with Mr. T. As you know, there's also like the Hulk Hogan fight. As you see, it wasn't received as well with critics. It did get an Oscar nomination, actually. Great film. Really like it a lot. A lot of people's favorite film for some reason. It's a good film, but it's not my favorite one. Okay, so just saying that. Don't know why I mean, like, it's very sad when Mickey's dying and stuff. Clever Lang, Mr. T, a pity fool. He started his iconic line that way. Okay, now let's do Rocky, the one that started it all. Rocky is basically like the 2001 A Space Odyssey of sports films. Just saying that because 2001 A Space Odyssey basically jump-started the sci-fi industry. And now we got all the bad sci-fi with like Avatar. I'm personally not a fan of Avatar. I think it's stupid. And Rocky. Rocky, it's a feel-good story. I personally am not a fan of love stories. That's the reason that it's not my favorite. But the fight's pretty good. Like, it's pretty interesting. It's a redemption story. And that's why now it's time for my favorite film. First, let's keep talking a little bit about Rocky. It's Mickey's first appearance. Adrian. Generally, just a feel good story. We're not gonna include the Creed films, guys. If you like Creed, you can tell me about it. I personally haven't watched the films, any of them. Rocky 4. Rocky 4, my favorite one. You lose. As you see, not very well received by the critics also. Pretty good. Great film. Watched it, last weekend. Ronald Reagan even said it won the Cold War. That's all you need to know. It's 80s, and I love it. Everything about it is 80s. The sad thing is when Apollo, the sad part's when Apollo dies. It just is, and I love it. The final fight is great. That's it. Next video we're covering next film we're covering is a 1990s comedy I like. It's called My Blue Heaven. That's episode 2 for our film series about My Blue Heaven. So it's gonna be very different, like video wise. No more tier lists for now, guys. So goodbye. Goodbye. A pity fool.